Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how I did Giger's Tribute chest piece. I did it with gelatin, which is cheap, easy to use, and you can even reuse it. The first thing I did was take putty or Play-Doh putty, and I started to shape it like a worm, sort of like a worm, and so I placed it on a flat surface and I started to shape that worm-like piece. So the last part of the piece was very small, and then the head part was very thick and big. So I started to remove all the excess. I wanted to really shape and have a very unified form. After the putty was smoothened out, I took a mini Kemper sculpting tool to starting doing the shapes that I wanted to do. The tools I'm using are mini ribbon sculpting tools from Kemper, and I'm using different sizes. I used the mini first, and then I used a bigger one on the center and finished with the mini sculpting tool. After all the shapes are done, I'm just scraping out some of the edges because I really do want this to look like a weird parasite, alienistic parasite. So that's why I'm just scraping off the edges. Now I'm building a wall for the plaster. At first this is kind of like weird. I know a lot of FX people are going to kill me, but I smoothen it out as much as I can. The spray I used was cooking spray. I know this will, stop it from the plaster to adhering to the putty. Now I'm using a brush to get into all the crevices and all the parts of the shape that I did, and I'm just going to tap or make some movements so all the bubbles will go out, and so the plaster will move evenly throughout the whole space. I'm just using the brush to keep it simple, and I'm just adding different coats or add them before the plaster dries, and afterwards you can remove the wall we built. And as you can see, since I applied the spray, the cooking spray, everything just went out easily. Just clean up any left out of putty. After the mold is clean, I mix 2 parts gelatin, 2 parts glycerin, and 1 part water. I mixed this up and put it in the microwave so it was hot, and then I poured it into the mold. Since I was going to apply this on my chest and I had like a flat part, I just used a flat instrument and removed the excess. After it had cooled down and dried or hardened, I applied some powder. This, you could use any kind of powder, face powder, foot powder, whatever, and just remove it from the mold. And yeah, basically that's the tutorial on how I did the chest piece. You can clean this out and remove some of the edges just by tearing it, and there you have the piece. I glued this with a spirit gum, as you can see on the tutorial. And yes, I will be uploading how I did the headpiece after this one, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.